Hello, hello, and welcome to this beautiful morning in our beautiful Soviet Republic. Uh, Job to be done, job to be done. Right, in last couple of weeks after the New Year's, I had a little bit less time to play games or even record this year's. Actually, it's at night. I thought it was morning. My bad. Anyway, because we have two suns, we don't, one sun is actual movement across the sky, the other sun is developers. Kind of playing on the old Soviet narrative that sun never sets on the Soviet Union or Soviet Empire, however you want to call it. But yeah, so it's dark. There's no blinky blink happening at the moment. I discussed this also with Dennis, and just in case if he's watching this video, I'm gonna just repeat some of the stuff with he actually helped me a lot in like understanding how this, not understanding how it works, but like to ease my stress about the the issues the game has with the functionality. So the Dennis show, you have a link in description of my channel. If you go to the, I think, community or something, there's you have like the links to Cheeb, Kaya, Hala, or all the other Bremerd, all the other people who made YouTube videos, who are also hanging out on Discord that we have. We have a link in the description video. Anyway, Dennis is extremely smart and tests a lot stuff and knows a lot about the game. And he said something like, I wanted to understand this game, and he said something, don't try. Don't try to understand this game, because if something works, continue using it. If it doesn't, you might create yourself a little bit more problems than you do. So currently, what am I talking about? If you go and check out these, let's say, substation here, this is a substation that is connected to two cables. This is me experimenting that if you supply the cable with substation with two cables, even though there's total wattage of all connected buildings, 580%, this is way more than they need, and the estimated maximum consumption 108%, which is less than maximum. Actual consumption of electricity, you can see here, it's like less than 0.1 megawatts, and installed capacity of these cables is more than 2.5. This doesn't have to work like this. The game, I don't think even developers know how the game works and what happens if we connect two cables to one substation, because vanilla substations only have one connector, and then blinky blink sometimes happens. I always try to understand why this happens, but unfortunately I can't. I don't think I can understand it, because it's just a way too diverse. Okay, so we're gonna continue with fixing my news feed. This is something I wanted to focus here about, and something that I'm gonna be doing in the future, and that will be this here. You see here that the unemployment is too high. What I'm gonna be doing here, I'm gonna be removing these houses. Anything that has less than, okay, this one has 10 people. Anything that has less than 20 people, I will be removing from our little country. Darn it, I cannot demolish it because we don't have enough. Let's do this. We can prepare for the future. Don't allow citizens to move in these buildings, and then eventually when they're empty, we're gonna be removing them, and that's it. Why am I doing this? Is because when you have less than 10 people, this is such a small amount of people, reporting of the crime, satisfaction, unemployment, health is very bad, just because it doesn't report proper data, because there's not enough people to actually create a proper picture of what's happening here. One guy goes unemployed, boom, 10%. It does not work like that. Also, this creates additional places for our secret police to deal with, and this kind of stuff. So yeah, I'm not too happy about this. Ooh, 100%. Let's go and take care of this. You are working here, so we're gonna go and recycle you. Honey, you, honey, you. Anyway, after New Year's, Oolykee has a lot of work at work, unfortunately. Is this 100%? No, 93. I will leave you alone, but we know which one it is. I think we should have more cement mixers, concrete mixers. No, we don't have any more, so I'm gonna order new ones. So let's see, how many spaces do we have? We only have one space left here. Let's go and order brand new concrete mixers. So concrete mixers here, these are the new ones. We're gonna go include workshop items. I love Raba. Raba is a company, is absolutely great. A lot of trucks, Raba trucks, were there in the Balkans, in the Yugoslavia, where I'm from. I live in Ireland now, but from today's Croatia, but Yugoslavia, and we have a lot of Raba trucks. Vanilla items here is Czechoslovakian T815, that would be Tatra, which I think is one of my favorite trucks here. We have the Kamaz, which I'm kind of disappointed recently about, and I would like to experiment more with Tatras. And then we have Zil, and then the others are Raba, Kraz, Gaz. The Kraz is, I don't know what KR is. If you know in the comment section, let me know, because from top of my head I cannot remember. Is it Krasnoyarsk, Krasnodar? I really don't know. And then Gaz is Guvska Autozavod, and then Star is Polish one. It's really small, so I'm gonna skip the Polish one at the moment. I think I'm gonna go with Tatras, because I would like to, this T, Czechoslovakian, and they're vanilla. I would like to test more Tatras, because I think they might be my new favorite trucks, because Kamaz, everybody loves Kamaz, but I'm disappointed a little bit just because how fast they're actually breaking down. So this could cause a little bit of an issue for us. This is Lukashik Construction Office. This is the construction office. Wait until unloaded. This is the railroad construction office. For now I'm gonna skip it. We do have this one that is 100% damaged, so I'm gonna recycle this one. This is what I'm talking about now. KMZ or Kamaz is 2,000 kilometers. This is a little bit better than usual. Oh, what? Huh. Oh, here we go. My bad. Wrong button, wrong button. Do I want to buy a new one? There's a lot of them here, so I will not. Anything else? There was one more, but I can't find it now. Looks like recently it just became a battle of the wits, battle of me constantly trying to replace these vehicles. Anyway, let's check up on the progress of the construction. First thing that I should always do when I'm joining the game, recording, or joining the game, I always check if there's a capacity for stuff to be produced. You can see here bus number 4 has 3 buses and a crane is there, so I'm pretty sure they don't have anything assigned to them. That is correct. These 2 construction offices, they are busy, and you can see that they have stuff assigned to them. And there's bus number 1, for some reason working on this pipeline, and I don't remember assigning it automatically. Why is it working here? And nobody else is working here. So let's... And I cannot assign anything to it. Okay, sure, I don't know why this bus is assigned to that, but we can do it manually like this. The hacker thing that old Gala Whale Tier taught me how to do, and I really appreciative of that. Thank you guys. Roads being built here. This is something else that I need to focus on. So let's build these roads. That will be here, yoink and yoink. I think this one could be short. No, it's not. Mechanization can finish all of this. This is the container stand. That will be fertilizer imports. This is where the fertilizer, solid fertilizer, is going to be delivered, which we can you can assign this straight away. Storages here, I think I'm going to leave them alone. I'm just going to see if we have fertilizer distribution office, which is these guys here. There is no fertilizer. What about this one? Why is this interesting? I think this is fine. I'm just hoping that they're gonna be picking up this trash, because there's accumulation of the mixed waste. I hope that it's being taken care of, but I don't remember how this setup was set. This is loading everything and then delivering fertilizer, and what? Composting plant. Oh, right, they're doing it from the plant as well, but I don't see the mix. Oh, here we go. Now this is a mix space. Yeah, they're taking care of the mix space. Okay, so what I need to do here, I need to start distributing this fertilizer to our newest farm, to a newest member of our family. That will be this storage facility here. That is this one, fertilizer, yoink. So they're gonna be delivering this. So we have the this is this fuel? Yeah, fuel. This is the fertilizer here. Okay, let's assign some of these constructions to the construction offices. So we have yoink, yoink. You can see the roads are being done. This is what was last time where we left off. Everything else is being built, and we have the last one here. The dumpers are not assigned to this. Is this by automation or something? Doesn't matter. Let's assign this real quickly. This one needs to be assigned. The rest of them looks like they're assigned. So let's see now the capacity. What can we build? What is there to be finished? So bus 1 and 4 are the ones with the capacity. So let's go and take our dumper trucks. This is how we measure our productivity, because dumper trucks are on almost any construction. We have footpath here assigned to this road. I think we can put this as a higher priority because we know it's going to be finished. Same as this one. Here we have footpath as well, so we can put it a higher priority too. Small clinic. Let me see if we have another one. Pipeline. Bus 1 is assigned to this one. For some reason, I have no idea how that happened, but there we go. Diesel train station, dumper trains, okay. But this is what we assigned just now. So we have a small clinic only. I think I'm gonna go for bus 4 to finish this, just because the other ones are being are already assigned and prioritized. Okay, let's check out little village that is being little village that could. We have footpaths here. Do I have footpaths separated here? I think I do. Perfect. Everything is assigned. Is it? Is it really? Looks like it is. I think I can start building. This is our new village that I'm gonna be reviving, reconstructing. Old town buildings that have more. I don't remember how much they usually have. I can go and check. But these buildings should have a little bit higher capacity. I think we have one village with these residential buildings, so we can see how much they have. 30 people. That's absolutely beautiful. We have some of the old buildings here as well, which also I'm gonna be removing. But looks like this is more or less the standard of old city houses. Like, looks like there's only one type that I decided to preserve. So yeah, that's interesting. If the buildings are not reporting any problems like unemployment and stuff, I will leave them alone. But those pink houses that I'm depopulating now, they are always creating problems, so I'm not gonna be working with them. I'm not gonna be cooperating well. We have these buildings here being restored. Looks like there are a couple of different types of buildings, so I'm really looking forward to see what Vanilla is gonna throw at us, so we can work with it. What's with this? Demolition office should be assigned to this. Yeah, looks like these guys are working very slowly. I'm not sure why. I think it would be due to the demolition office actually needed more buses. We do have 2 buses, but I'm leaning towards getting a 3rd one as well. Haha, Oolykee said 3rd again. So yeah, he did. I have these micro buses that I would like to put in operation and slowly close down these storage facilities. Yugoslavia, first Yugoslavia, and we're gonna go for this one. And I'm gonna put this one in operation. Yoink! There we go. So they can deliver ever so few people to the construction sites, demolition sites. Anyway, continuing on with this little village, I think everything is progressing okay, not better than that. I think I have a problem with just being too slow on construction side. Footpaths, for example. Oh, wait, what? Oh, this is not assigned? What? Okay, this needs to be changed as soon as possible, so let's go with this one. Okay. That's assigned. I probably would like to connect these to a footpath. I should have started with mud footpaths. Maybe it would give me more capacity to build these footpaths. I can do it like this. Alright, okay. Doesn't matter. I don't care. Do I like this? I don't know. I'll leave it alone now. Maybe it's a mistake, but if it is, that's the cross we're gonna have to bear. So we're gonna get footpaths to construct this, and this. They are working from the opposite side, and there's gonna be a little bit of peace left later on, but that's kind of fine. Okay, in the last episode also we started with these. As you can see that the water pumping station here. I'm sorry for the playing in the dark, but a lot of you, potentially most of you, like when I have the daylight switching on and off, because it puts additional challenge to the... Oh, whoa, pause for a cause. Why? Without power supply, without drinking water. Why? I have a feeling that there's a fire on a substation. And there's a fire on a substation. Stop production. Why? There is... Okay, whatever. Okay, fire on a substation. There's a fire department on the way, and I'm pretty sure that this is going to be resolved. Here we go. We can actually enjoy this. At dawn, early hours of the morning, the fire broke out in a substation that is supplying our water for, well, only industries. People are not dependent on this pumping station, and are ever so vigilant. Is this Škoda? I think this is Škoda. Firefighters put out the fire within seconds. Experience in working as a firefighters in our republic, because it's so hard to work here. Right, continuing on, we have these things here. It's assigned to a construction office, and construction office, but these guys seem to be just so freaking busy. A lot of footpath that need to be constructed here. You can see here by the vehicles that are free, barely any. Some asphalt roads and concrete mixer that is free. Rest of them are just really busy. Anyway, I'm gonna give up on that. Just covering the container stand here, the Central Asian country of container stand. This is a container stand packing facility. We're not exporting that much. I would like to check. Oh, because this one picked up everything. Okay, so alcohol and the clothes. I think it's working fine. I think it's working gorgeously. What about food production? Just want to be sure here. It's producing only 50% productivity. The crops are full. The crops are almost full. I think this is a good balance. Yeah, I think I'm gonna leave it alone. Don't touch it. If it works, don't fix it. Don't try to fix it. This one needs higher priority though, because I would like to start processing these bad boys. But also, then we're gonna need the footpaths. Darn. Just so much work. So much work needs to be done here. Oh, building collapsed. Okay, it's a village. Whew, I thought it was important, people. Right, so that was a joke. Okay, village here needs to be demolished, or some of the buildings and footpaths, so we can upgrade the roads. This is a minor project. We need to start constructing the buildings. This is a major project for cranes. We have cranes. It's alive. We have cranes. We have the people coming here for the firefighters coming for the fire protection, and we have everywhere fire protection. That's absolutely great. So any buildings constructed, they're gonna be covered. We will not. I can deliver people even here, and then they're gonna go and work where needs to be worked. But we don't need a small police, traffic police, and we don't need the small clinic at the moment until we have people there. There's no need for these guys. So buildings can stand empty, and the fire department is operational, so it's going to be covering them with whatever they might need. The only thing is fuel here. Let me just check if they have enough fuel. Fuel is full, so I'm pretty sure they have fuel from somewhere. Okay, continuing on, the construction of this road is kind of imperative. That's going to take a few time to build, and that's it. Okay, let's talk about the future and our minor industries. So for example, here we have, should I even call them minor industries? Because I wanted to start building the different production facilities, let's call them like that. Like for example, the metal works. Plastics is also something interesting, especially if you don't have your own crude oil. Should I be building our own plastics? But we are using something like, let's say, electronics. I think I can start importing electronics without having all the resources on our own. So let's see. Oil-wise, we have some oil in the direction where we are developing at the moment, but I don't think it's that close for us to use. So oil is always going to, well, always, for the foreseeable future, is going to be something that we're going to have to import. And I don't like this mud road. And I don't like Star Wars. That's it. And that's a song from Queen. I don't like Star Wars. But also Oolykee doesn't like Star Wars. Yeah, you can unsubscribe now. Anyway, so... right, future industries. Let's say... I think I want to skip plastics because our consumption of plastics, we can check what our needs are. Well, let's say first, imports. Imports, the biggest imports, let's go for last year because it's year full. It's always has been the steel. The second one is electronics, and then electrical components is all the way down here. Fuel is gonna have to be imported because we cannot process. Well, actually, we can build a refinery. We can build a refinery and then process our own crude oil. This could also build up from here, from these bridges, because we can use this railroad to import crude oil, and we can build a refinery close to this chemical factory that we have. It can supply. Can we even supply more people here with this system? Maybe yes, maybe not. Ta-na-na-na-na-na-na. We already said that we're going to have an aluminium plant over here that's going to be using these railroad connections, bringing aluminium here. So do we go for aluminium and oil? Like, this is an enormous amount of people. This is a mega project. So our little city here, Nowy Ślezów, has 6,000 people. It has enormous amounts of space for expansion, so we can expand the population hugely because there's a lot of free space. I don't want to go within this circle. I want to, sorry, outside of this circle. This here is going to be probably the edges of the city, so, you know, I'm going to develop wherever they have, you know, utilities and stuff. You can see that these people are happy. Garbage container is overfilling. That means that we have a problem with container stand. And this doesn't work again. I just wanted to demonstrate that this is my thoughts about the perfect setup of the city with this branching out of the roads, so we can have easier access to containers. So the recycling can be done through these bad boys, the big containers that Oolykee loves so much, that he's obsessed with. So if I try to well, here, no. Looks like it's gonna have to go like this, probably. So I'm thinking if I build this, and then build asphalt road going from here to here, like this, and let's finish this project, and then connect a footpath to here. I'm kind of hoping that it's gonna have connection to all three of these buildings. What about hospital? Hospital has a problem with containers as well. Why is it so? Because here we don't have hazardous waste containers. Yes. Plastic waste, biological waste, burnable waste. Cool. 2 plastics. What else? And 2 biologicals. Biological, 1, 2. There we go. These container stands are going to be helping with this area. I don't think they would be in range of this. Oh, look at this. This is not connected to footpath. This is what we disconnected so we can build the infrastructure. But we really need to connect this back because it's going to burn down. It needs to be maintained and so on and so on. Let's build this. Ooh, interesting. Let me just see if we have any problems with the... No. Why doesn't it like to be connected to this? Oh, I don't like that. But it is what it is. Let's build this footpath so they can have easier access to the hospital. Oh, they have easier access to the hospital here. And potentially, maybe even this container stand is going to be connected to this hospital and help with the trash problem. So we're building, we're doing it. Let me just see with this footpath, is this going to help at all? No, looks like this container stand is too far. I think this container stand is going to be helping with the trash around here. Until then, It is what it is. Okay, let's see the messages, the news. Building burned down. This is the village one. Oh, this is really far away. Okay, and that's the only news we have. Perfect. Let's go and see if we can invest in our development. Where even I'm going? Here we go. Let's see if we can catch this vehicle that needs to be replaced. This is little... Oh, Polski Fiat. Polski Fiat, I think I'm gonna go for replacing it. Police station. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Okay, there's quite few crimes here. I think I'm gonna increase the people working here all the way. I don't want crime to get out of hands, and with this city is growing, it's gonna be a little bit problematic. Let's go with let's go for another vehicle. We're gonna use the vehicles from... Okay, you know what? I'm not gonna make jokes about negating the need for modded vehicles because I didn't use Tavria, which is Ukrainian vehicle from Ukrainian DLC. I never used those, and I will definitely use it now. Technically it's vanilla, but it's also probably modders made this, so definitely better than whatever developers decided to stuff our faces with. But yeah, mods all the way. Modded community, go. Modding community. We have a vehicle here, 72. A road. Seriously? Road construction office? Well, which one? The main one. Oh. The main road. Why does the... Ah, this is... Okay, this is transporting vehicle. This is open hull. I thought it was a dumper truck. Okay, let's do this. Let's... No, I'll leave it alone. It's 72%, it's good enough. They have a right to go and repair themselves if they decide to, so you're on your own. You're fine. Okay, what's next? We have construction projects happening around here. They're going to be a little bit slow to resolve, but it is what it is. We play the cards we were dealt with, so I'm going to be removing some of the footpaths from here just to make it look nicer. This is working. Is this being prioritized? It looks like it is, but it's still gonna take a little bit longer to be fixed. We have a vehicle here delivering alcohol. Food distribution, 61%, that's fine. That's a minor mishap on the roads. I can replace them. I need to check out how to automatically replace... Ooh, perfect. This is the... You're all for recycling yard, but oh darn it. I have no idea where it came from. I forgot to click on the... I think it's here. So open hulls. I don't think we have any more open hulls to put in circulation. Is your open hull? No, this is a dumper truck. Okay, new open hulls. Let's see new open hull trucks. Look at this. I think somebody unclicked. I think developers want me to use vanilla ones. No! We don't want vanilla ones. Let's see what's... Raba. Oh, right, Raba. I didn't finish the story about Raba. I think these models are a little bit too bright green and kind of... I don't think it would look perfectly on the roads, so I think I fed this criticism, constructive criticism. If they can be a little bit more realistic in color, this dark green is a little bit, you know, too bright maybe, or too crisp. I don't know. And then we have Kras. Do we want bigger ones with Kamas? Or do we go for LZ? I don't know what company is LZ. If you know the company LZ, please comment in the comment section. From top of my head, I don't know. Oh, beautiful Jelch from Polish modders. Beautiful Jelch. We're going definitely for that one. Okay, go away, fat man. Trains. This is the American ones, I believe. You're fine. Okay, so future industries, we're gonna need more population, we're gonna need more people. This is something that I need to focus on. We have three high rises here ready to be constructed. So what I'm gonna do is, let's see where the footpaths are. Footpaths are in this direction. Now, oh no, this church as well is taking, I don't know, it's probably Oolykee has too many mods, or some of the mods are causing these problems for me. But it's only known to be happening to me, so you guys are not saying that it's anything bad happening to you, so yeah, whatever. It's my problem. So don't judge this mod on Oolykee's video, because I think this is a beautiful mod. This is Abelian Hikes, I believe, church, Armenian church, which is Abel is a great modder. He does a really great job. So Abelian Hike is the nickname. So, continuing on, we're gonna need... do we have a range here? I was just looking if we have a range. How much is the range? It doesn't tell me to container stand, but it looks like it's just outside of range. And here, in this direction, 81 meters to this building. So if I build it over here, containers, next to church, where they belong. I'm kidding, I know, I'm... Okay, maybe I'm not. I don't know. So let's build a container collection facility here next to this road. It needs to be pretty long, all the way to the church. No, it needs to be a little bit long so we can put the footpath connection here and give me without a road connection, because I don't want street lights to this road. I only want the asphalt road because it's only for trucks to come and pick the stuff up. I will build footpaths to here. Now, what we're missing, and if there are any modders looking at this, just a suggestion, if it's possible, this would be absolutely great fitting for this. Maybe I missed them, or if you guys know in the comment section, garbage collection facility for the garbage collection facility. These big ones, there's not a lot of mods for them. What we would need, all of us, is the footpath connections to these, just to make it easier for people to throw the trash in. You don't have to use the road to get to these when you're a pedestrian, because pedestrians fill this in. So if you have a road going here, if you have a footpath going directly to the building, it would be more realistic, because again, Oolykee, hometown, we had these in the 90s, I remember, probably even before that, from Yugoslavian times. That was a coffee time for Oolykee, and all of us are gonna continue working now towards better future, as we always do. So this is gonna be connected to the footpath system, and I'm hoping that it's gonna cover all the buildings here with, trash coverage. Yeah, so we have these 3 buildings that are going to be constructed next. This is going to give us more population, that means more workers. Due to a small child, we need to resolve that issue, but I think I'm going to cross it later. I think I would like to start planning for some factory. Maybe a smaller one, maybe something that doesn't pollute too much. But let's see... I think any factory that I decide to go for, it's going to be heavy in logistics. For example, I'm thinking about advanced industries. And I'm thinking about electrical components factories. We have Robs's one here. We have Vanilla one here. Let's see, Robs's one. I would like it to be efficient if possible. So we would need chemicals, steel, and plastics. We are producing only chemicals from this setup, and we are importing crude oil as well. That's interesting. I don't know. Let me know in the comment sections what do you think, guys. Electrical component industry. I will start small. I will start efficient, not small. Efficient, like whatever is wasting the least. Like for example, here 5 tons of electrical components needs 2 tons of plastic. This one is 1/3, 1/3. Looks like it's 1/3. Yeah, he keeps saying third. Haha. Yeah, looks like the bigger one could be a little bit more efficient, and they're not polluting. I can literally put them in the city and they're not gonna be creating much problems. Like, how do I know that? Because pollution from this is 2.4 tons, and heating plants, the small heating plants, now look at me looking like a dumbass, and it's 1 ton. Actually, it's 2.5 times more than this one, but I'm willing to risk it to test it for all our sakes. So yeah, if I'm gonna go for this, if you guys say that we should go for electrical components, I can go for vanilla as well. Vanilla pollutes a lot. Rob says one pollutes less. This is just, oh yeah, bigger one also has the same pollution as the smaller one, so probably Rob says one would be the best option to go for. We have absolutely clean large electronics assembly hall because it has no pollution. And we have vacuum tube factory. I think, is this Novo? I think this could be Novo's mod. It's quite realistic, you know, you're making vacuum tubes, which was, you know, early TVs and anyway. Made from that, so like it's quite realistic, even though it's 1990s here, 1992, and it's gonna be 10 years since Oolykee was born in game, like I was born in 1982 in real life. Right, so continuing on, the other options are the electronics assembly hall. I would like to produce our own electronics first if we're gonna go for it. And then we have the mechanical components. This is an important one I wanted to touch upon. Now, this is rarely worth building if you don't create your own steel. So, because they're trashing half of the steel, in this case like third of the steel, so if you're gonna go for like small one, half of the steel is wasted to get mechanical components. And simple mathematics will show you that the mechanical components would be under M. Let's see, steel first. Steel, importing steel would be 2,448, but let's say 2,500. And if you make mechanical components, its imports are 4.4, which is less than double. And if you import steel and make mechanical components in Robs's factory, so in Robs's factory, the small Robs's factory, you're actually wasting money and production and people's time and money, and I think I said production as well. Bigger one is a little bit more worth it, but you would have to produce your own steel. So this brings us to another good point. What about the steel itself? Let's check out the map with the resources, and let's talk about resources. So we have iron production here, where the gravel, where we can start producing our gravel, which is far away. This is the small village where we are currently developing. The small village here, and this is our next step, would be development of this area here. This is the construction area, and yada yada yada. From there we would be pushing forward to this. So iron is out of reach. Coal is there. We're mining coal. Coal is not a problem. So what we can actually do is import iron, process it into steel, and use it for ourselves. So starting off with let's see how much do we actually need. So if we go to economy, you can see for the we can go for imports, but I think its consumption the same. So last year, and imports from Soviet bloc would be 1,000 tons of steel. This year, same. And it's not even the end of the year. So let's say at least 1,000 tons of steel we're consuming, and that's only gonna grow because we're gonna grow the country in all directions. So 1,000 tons of steel is usually at least 3 tons per day, right? And 365 days, that would be over 1,000 tons of steel. So what do we have steel-wise? Steel-wise would be bauxite mine, that would be steel mill. Here we go. So we have a couple of steel mills here. I would like to have one that is heavy on coal, because we have coal. That means a lot of pollution, but in real life I would go the opposite. I would go for electric arc furnace, but unfortunately it's not a real life. So we're looking for how much we're actually importing. So heavier the coal, the better. So this one here, for example, requires, this is vanilla. I said 3 tons would be our current needs. This is 43 tons. This is 15 times more-ish. Vanilla one, and it's of course huge and expensive, requires, expensive, huge, it's an option. Let's keep it as an option. I would like to have something smaller, but this one would be smaller, but requires chemicals and crude oil. I don't want to do that. And iron, of course. We need coal. I would like to use coal. And then we have here 3.2 coal fueled steel plant. This is a small one. I don't know who made this model, sorry about that, guys, but this looks like it's a decent amount of coal needed. Equal amount of coal and iron, and doesn't seem realistic. I think you need more coal than iron if it's coal, if it's the blast furnace iron production. Here we have blast furnace new that has coal, iron, but fuel as well. And then we have, again, the blast furnace old one. Again, it requires very little, less coal than iron. And then we have this one here, again, converter plant, has less coal than iron. So it looks like vanilla is the only way to go. So this is something maybe that I should consider, actually, you know, throwing in the towel, surrendering to... Oh, what the hell is this? Surrendering to the developers. 12 tons, that's perfect. Pollution is pollution. 112 tons of coal, 60 tons of iron. That looks cool. Okay, I have something here. White smoke from the chimney. New pope has been elected. I think we can go for something like this. Now bear in mind that I still want to have the aluminium plant over here, and it needs to be connected to the railroad. So small steel plant like this that requires 150 people times 3, 450 people. Maybe I can make it in a walking distance, or make a new tram stop for these, or maybe just utilize everything that I have here, because like if you go for aluminium, let's talk about aluminium. Where would aluminium plant be? Aluminium plant, it's absolutely ginormous. Does it have rail connections? No, it doesn't. So we can do it either in this direction, like let's make a lot of space for it, so like this. If this is gonna be like, we're gonna deliver people here, they can walk to work to this aluminium plant, which is 350 people times 3 shifts. This is gonna be 1050 people. I don't even know if our tram system can deliver that much, but dag nabbit, we can give it a go. We can try. And then if I would still make a steel plant around here. So this would be, let's say, aluminium production, and we would need to so aluminium would be, aluminium needs, let's see what aluminium needs. Aluminum oxide, which is gonna be delivered by trains, not trucks. I'm gonna do that with trains, which everybody here is gonna be ecstatic about. And it's gonna require chemicals. Chemicals are produced right next to it. I probably should have planned maybe right next to each other. Do we even have industrial connection? Oh, we do. Because these fields are not even... Do we even lift, bro? Because I can actually build an aluminium plant right next to it, so... Wow. This escalated pretty quickly. Alright. This is actually kinda even possible, like that this chemical production can be used here, like this. I know that it looks a little bit awful, but oh, it's even... Oh, I can do it T. Let's see, rotate in this direction. No. Oh, wait, what? Here. Oh, this looks cool. It's possible. A little bit on a tight side. All of you naysayers, change your mind. Now. Bang. So if we build it like this, this is gonna be taking chemicals directly from the production, missing crude oil. Okay, this is a good point to now start increasing the number of vehicles that, you know, bottlenecks, addressing bottlenecks. Just let me, oil tank, total capacity, mods as well. Tatra. I want to test these Tatras. I really want to test these Tatras, so I'm gonna go with Tatra. This is aluminium plant. It's close enough to the train station, to the tram station, so 1,000 workers can come here on a daily basis. It needs a railroad connection, but it doesn't have to be here, so railroad connection can be literally across the street, because conveyor belts will be transporting the alumina. Do we have these with rail connections? Dry bulk storage. No, I don't know if any of these have. They don't have to have it. They don't have to have it. I'm perfectly fine with using vanilla or modded ones. So let's see, silos. This looks bigger. I think only Robs was making these, but I don't wanna be the one who, you know, spreads lies here. So okay, let's do this. We need a train connection for this. This is dry bulk loading, unload. Oh whoa, loading and unloading, right? And then here is dry bulk loading, unloading. What is this? Dry bulk loading, unloading. Dry bulk loading, unloading. Okay, so what's the difference? This one has capacity or something? No. Oh, this is for trucks. My bad. So we only have two, or Oolykee only has two mods. So we can do this one here. So this is going to be delivering all the aluminium that our country is going to need. So let's tee this in this direction so we can have connection across the road without interruptions. Oh, wait. All the conveyor belts start very low. That's it's not a problem, but something that we should consider, that we need more space here. And also this is an engine. It doesn't need to be connected to a tower. But we actually might have to. Well, we'll see. So let's build it like this, and then potentially here. Let's see how these silos are gonna function. 1,000 150 tons of aluminum oxide. This is vanilla. I might just, you know, throw in the towel and give up and admit how developers are doing everything to make our lives easier. And I'm gonna say that the vanilla is the best. So this is gonna unload the trains directly to a silo. And then from silo, I need an engine to actually empty the silo. So I would have to go for something like this. I will tee the sucker like this, and I want it connected to the roads. Bang! So this would be delivery of alumina. Now, bear in mind, this produces something. It produces aluminium or aluminum, however you want to call it. That means we're gonna have to have a storage of this, and also exports or distribution is gonna be done, ta-da, you guessed it, by rail. So let's go with planning of the rail system. Rail system is gonna be, we can stick to vanilla in this case. I think a lot of you will like it, and of course, you know, Oolykee sucks with his criticisms, so we can do vanilla, for example, open storage medium that has rail connection, and this can be our only like input and output from the factory. We can go for here, but there's an entrance to the aluminium plant, and we don't want to do that. We want to have it in the back, but you can see that vanilla storages are often horrible. So I would, it doesn't have enough industrial connections. So I would either have to do something weird like this, which also doesn't kind of fit, or I can do it like this and then make something that doesn't connect perfectly. It's good enough. And then we would have the rail. Did I put it in the right direction? Of course I didn't. Why would I? This needs to be rotated in the opposite direction. So if we go for storages one more time, I need to have a road connection on the other side of the railroad, just so we can make it work better. So like this, and connection over here, yeah, and build that. I think yeah, I can start building it. It's not even connected there. And we have railroad here for distribution of aluminum. I didn't check how much aluminum storage is there. I think it's 330 tons, I believe this one has. Yeah, 330 tons of aluminum. I could have gone for something bigger like Robs's one and then attach the train station to it, but this is fine as well. I think it's 300 tons of aluminum. That's like 6 days of production or something. Maybe it's not enough. Now, let me know in the comment section. We're not starting building this anytime soon. I mean, like soon. 280 tons is the capacity for the factory itself. And then 330, so like 500 tons capacity would be storage and the factory itself. Is this enough? Old Gala, comment sections, guys. And then we need to build all of this infrastructure. Of course, there's I believe there's a lot of water requirement for this. F3, let's see, sewage not, water not. Okay, I thought it was like, but it does have a power requirement, high voltage. Jesus Christ. Is it good that he saw this early, or is he dumbass because he tried to build it? Why can I build it inside the building? Wow. Anyway, so I don't know. It's still planning stages and stuff. I need to put it this close just because of this industrial connection and yada yada yada. So, what do you think about this? It's already 48 minutes of this episode. I wanted to keep it a little bit shorter, but I want to try to place the steel production as well and ask you what you think about this. I don't know whose steel mill this is. It seems decent, but again, it would be similar to aluminum. I want all the transports happening with the rail. So if I go, like, this is where the city is going to end. This is where the bus station is. So if I go for a production of this, let's bus station, the tram station, we can do it like this. We can do it like this, and then we need to have input of, yeah, this is going to be a little bit more complicated. We need to deliver coal with rail. We need to deliver iron with rail. That's going to just be a lot of storages. How much do you process per day? 100 tons per day. Let's say that I want 10 days of each stored, and let's say that I want to use the same conveyor belt. I do want to. I know that 2 conveyor belts would be more realistic, but I'm gonna say also that 2 conveyor belts in this game are just gonna be looking horrible. So I don't want to have 2 conveyor belts. I want to have 1 conveyor belt connecting this. I think this one. So let's say T in this direction, similar to what we did before. I want it that way. And then we would have a railroad coming somewhere on the opposite side of the road, but we would have to have a lot of storage for this. So that means 10 days, that would be 1,000 tons of 1,000 tons. Oh, these come with the rail? This is Robs's ones as well. I'm fine with these. I can do one Robs's one, like I know that this is not perfect, but we can do it like this. Robs's one here. I think it's too close. Let's go for, again, storage. This one is here, but let's say, like, make it spacey. Spacious. Spacey. Kevin Spacey. And then we need the, I would like to have the same conveyor towers. This is gonna be a little bit... Oh no, we need 2 inputs. Multiple inputs. There we go. 3 inputs, 1 output. That's this one. Rotate. I need T. I actually don't even know if I need T for this, because I think it's gonna be hard to make this work anyway. So something like this, and then... yeah, it's gonna work at least. So we have connections to this. Storage for, let's say this is the coal, and storage for iron, just to diversify it. Yeah, it would be looking nicer if it's the same storage, like similar design, but I wanted to go for vanilla. Well, technically both of them are vanilla, but we all know who runs the show around here. It's the modders, the best people that make our lives happy. Well, it makes me smile. There we go. So it would be something like this. So this is input for one and the other, and then we would have to go for train aggregate unloading. That would be... Come on, stop it. There we go. Train aggregate unloading. We have Robs's ones here. Train aggregate unloading, the length 130 meters. I think I like these. Ooh, this looks something that fits here. Ooh, I like it. I kind of like it. I want to like it. I don't know. What do you think? I'll plan it. This is going to be a problem with these roads here. Let's build the conveyors first and then see how it's going to look like. So this way and here. This way. The problem is, will the roads fit underneath these bridges, because they need to go from here. Looks like it will fit here. I'm just gonna have to play with it. I don't know. Let me know comment sections. Am I not leaving myself enough space? What is your opinion about Oolykee's dumbass ideas and stuff? You can see that it fits under the bridge, but oh. Seriously? Okay, so can you do it from here? Oh, it can. Well, this is perfect. This is perfect. I'm not gonna rock the boat too much. Let's do the... Just connect it like this. That's fine. I don't know. Maybe it's fine. I don't mind it. So if you guys don't think it's fine. 3 division pathfinding. So yeah, this would be something that I would consider for building a storage, one and the other. Why doesn't it allow me to build this? Because you need to have this selected. Off you go. And there we go. So this would be iron and coal delivery system connected to this and the steel mill. And then I need steel storage, steel storage, which needs to be adjacent to the factory, which I can do relatively quickly. Like if we go for the same storage like we did before. I can even put it like this, T, and then F1. Let's see the grid. There we go. This would be then entrance and exit, and like 2 rail lines will be coming somewhere here to deliver the export steel, deliver iron and coal, and then we have here the aluminum oxide that is going to be stored here, and then from here railroad crossing all of these roads. I don't know where the railroad is going to go initially, but yeah, so this is a steel, this is a metal industries, both aluminium and steel set up here. With whatever we need at the moment, this is how much we need stuff. So, you know, it's not over exaggeration, it's our needs, and plus aluminium industry that is like solely for exports for now. Maybe helicopters, copy. Anyway, thank you for watching, hope you enjoyed this one. If you did, press the like button. If you didn't, leave a nasty comment in the comment section, let me know what you think. Like, share, notification bell, ring it, comment section, hit it. And if you want to support the channel, have description of the video. Thanks for watching, guys, see you in the next one. Bye bye.